finally getting to see all of the elements and details come together is kind of wild. You know, it's always just been living in my head. So now getting to see the vessel and with the scents inside, and now gearing up for the photo shoots to really bring the candles and the inspiration to life is so much fun and so wild. It was a very special morning when I got a delivery with the final candle samples. And now these are all of the details all together because I've kind of seen them in components. We've had, you know, the vessel in a just empty, and we've had the scents in, you know, small jars, and we've had kind of like testing samples. But this is the first time I'm seeing all of them done and completed so that I can make any notes before we go into production. So I'm testing like smell and the burn time, you know, like how well it, you know, burns down, which they've been testing it as well. So I'm just being triple thorough or double thorough at this point. Even just sitting here, they smell amazing all together. They're mixing in the air. These are finished samples with the right wax. So we're doing coconut and soy with the right cotton wick to make sure that the candle gets hot enough to burn really even and steady. The only note that I think I'll have for them, and I'll email today, is that I'd like, within safety measures, I would like to go as far up in the vessel as possible with the wax to give you guys the most candle, obviously. So I'd like it to be like a 1/4 inch down from the top ridge, but I just want to make sure that whatever we do is in regulation. I want it to be safe, but I can at least ask and throw it out there and see if we can fill it to a 1/4 inch below the ridge. And then I'll burn them and have any more notes that I might need, just so that we go into production like really, really strong and everything is perfect, and make any changes now while we just have these 3 samples. That's wonderful. That's so good. I brought the art back from Texas, from my mom. And now that the art is completed, I was able to scan it and make it digital onto the computer so that we could figure out how we were gonna get it into the inside of the box. This is for the holiday scent. This is for the signature because it has the oranges like bergamot. And then I do have 2 really pretty frames, but I wish I had 3 matching to frame them. Pretty. This is for the inviting scent with all the flowers, like the violets and stuff. How pretty is that? I only have 2 of these frames. I found these at the flea market. Now that I've got them, I was able to scan them. We've been working on the packaging. I have designed each section of the packaging, like top, bottom, side, front, back, all of it. And we've been through a couple of iterations of it because obviously starting off, I just wanted to start with the design, and then we could add, you know, regulatory stuff, important things that needed to be on the packaging that I wasn't sure of quite yet. So we've been working on it for a minute, and I just got the first sample, but it is in the wrong color. On my artwork, I guess they color matched my artwork, and that was just kind of like a placeholder, just that wasn't meant to be that way. I just want it to be like a natural paper, but we got the box. Now I think it's actually going to change a little bit in shape. We're starting, we're getting there. This would be the base box. And then for a candle, we actually needed an insert. It makes the box stronger, but it was kind of complicated to do because I wanted the art to match all the way through. I even went through a whole design hole of trying to figure out how you could like unfold the box and it could become art. I went down that rabbit hole. I tried everything, but just how it's structured, I couldn't get the complete picture and make it work. But you could do like a small-ish piece. I mean, you could do something with it, which is good. So then this insert will go inside like that, and all of the seams will match. So it looks the same. I thought it would be kind of like nice to have a little detail here and a little like hole so that you could open it to the candle. I don't want it to be colored. I don't want to dye the paper. I just want it to be natural.
Already in a color that it's like...
Right.
Right. They're textured areas. Now, getting into recycled, that's where you get a problem with textures.
Yeah.
So I really like this recycled paper. It is white, but it's not a bright blue white. It has like a natural, don't want to call mom and show her what it looks like on the inside. Like, this is really exciting. She worked on this art for months. Hello, I have something fun to show you.
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you sitting down? So you're gonna have the candle. It's gonna be heavy, and then you're gonna open it, and this is what you're gonna see.
Oh, that's so nice. That's pretty nice.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that before.
You see what I mean now? I wanted it to be like it was like, oh, this is so classy. Bam! Every little detail has been thought about, but that's so cool. So this is for the signature scent, obviously. This is the bergamot one. So I've actually come up with the candle names for each scent. Mom, do you want to hear them?
Oh, yeah.
I think you've kind of already heard them because I actually used the list of ethereal, whimsical baby names that I've been keeping for like 12 years.
Well, good. I want to call something.
The signature scent, the name is going to be Arlo. A-R-L-O-W. Arlo. I felt like it was like strong, but also a little bit whimsical. You know, it like fit. Arlo is like kind of like a strong, but it's still ethereal and whimsical. The inviting scent, since it has like floral in it, I thought that Ellery was really pretty.
Oh, I love that.
E-L-L-O-R-I. For the Christmas scent, I obviously wanted it to be something Christmas related, but I used the French version of Christmas, Noel, little dot dot over the E, so it's Noel. I thought that was so pretty. I was thinking willow would be great for like more of a woodsy scent, you know, like willow, like a willow tree. So I was like, willow would be great for that. I started this packaging process like this, making a little mini diagram so that I could see how painting would actually line up together, so I could make like the little mini insert. Like, look at my little mini insert. This is how it started. Then we moved on to this. They just sent me videos of all of the changes, everything that we've had to like change on the box itself. This is amazing. I love it. This is exactly what I wanted, like that natural off-white. I didn't want any dyes in the paper. I wanted it to be thicker. And then they sent me these. This is all of them being printed. It's the most satisfying thing I've ever seen. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen the printer like do that. You know, like I've never seen it, truly. And then they're going through like being letter pressed. I mean, that's exactly how I felt when we were at the filler, the candles. Like, it's satisfying to watch. So I hope you're as interested in all of these like details and how all the components are coming together as I am, because it's fascinating, truly. I don't think a lot of people share all of these details, and like you get to really see how everything is done and how everything comes together.
Les cigarettes fanées de la veille me laissent sans voix.
We are in Paris right now at the most beautiful Airbnb. It's an artist workshop. It's got the most amazing curation of French decor and books and just like trinkets and things. We're here for about a week, but today we are shooting for Arlo. So Arlo is in the clear vessel. It is the bergamot scent, so it's citrus and fruity. This Airbnb is just everything that I imagine Arlo being. I love this place so much. And you can go up to the loft and do things. Like, look at that. Really excited and nervous, I feel like, but I hope the shoot goes really, really well.
Les sentiments oubliés au réveil font la gueule de bois. Ma jeunesse passée à la fenêtre défile devant moi. J'ai beau me dire que demain il fera beau, je crains le pire et soudain je parle tout seul que pour ma gueule. Je parle tout seul avec moi seul à seul. Je parle tout seul que pour ma gueule. Je parle tout seul avec moi seul à seul. La 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 la. La la la. La la la.
You look really cute. Oh my god.
La 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 la.
I love these ones. Love.
La 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 la. La la la. La la la. La la la.
At the Louvre bookstore. When we came here last year, I loved their postcards. They're so pretty. And I actually use them to like frame and like make art out of. So I'm getting 100 postcards and I'm gonna handwrite a special note to the first 100 orders I bought in New York. So when we go to New York to pick them, these are gonna be in them. So if you get one of these, you were one of the first 100.
So when it comes to the price of the candles, I really want them to create like a detailed, like where we're at now, like a detailed cost list. I've made some decisions to exclude some elements that I originally kind of dreamt up for the line to really like meet a certain like price point. Because when I think of candles, you know, you can go to like Target or you can go to, you know, that level of store and buy a $25 candle, right? And when you smell it, it's going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to be one note, but you can often get like soy at, you know, Target or something. You know, like you could get like a higher end wax, not coconut, but you know, you could get something extra. And then they have like top high level. I own one expensive candle and it was like $90. I've owned it for a year and I've never burned it.
I don't have any.
And well, because I feel so bad. Like I'm like, oh, I can't burn it. I don't want it to go away. One, it was so expensive, and once the candle's gone, I just have a simple jar left. I don't have anything there, which is why I was so adamant about making like a really valuable jar to where you wanted it after. It was something that you actually wanted to keep and reuse. But still, at that price point, it's just I could never bring myself to ever use it or buy it, even though I did buy that one for research purposes only. I definitely don't want to be there. So now I'm sitting like in this range where I just don't want to cost out where I want the candle to come in at. I want it to sit in the $40, $50 range because I know what we're creating is quality. When you start to use all of these non-toxic, special glass containers, these really high-end luxury fragrances, I mean, the cost starts to add up. Remember we were discussing like a lid because I felt like it would increase its versatility afterwards. Like you could use it for a few more things. Maybe you could use it in your bathroom for like Q-tips and cotton balls. You know, you could hold stuff in it immediately. Like that's just going to add to the cost, and I don't think the value is really there.
I don't have a lid for my Q-tips.
You just keep your Q-tips out there hanging out on the shelf?
Well, they're actually in a drawer.
Oh.
So you worked equally hard on the scent and all its value as you worked hard on the presentation and the glass and the lasting value of the container.
Yeah.
Most people only work on the scent.
Today I'm shooting product photography for the candles. So I've got my whole setup here. I'm literally behind our couch. I just needed to find the darkest space so that I could just depend on my kind of flashlight here. Literally going around my garden and my house trying to find the ingredients for the candles. So this candle is Ellery. It's in our like milky glass, which is really pretty. It has a top note of violet, so it's our floral candle, but it has a very clean, fresh smell. So it's grounded in wood. It's grounded in like that wood, like the cashmere wood. So I've got some pansies from my garden here, and I can kind of like pansies and violets are essentially the same flower, so I'm going to try and play with that. I've got some shavings here to represent like the wood, like the cashmere wood, but I think I'm going to drop some more, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot this to see how it's going to come out. Then I can kind of build on the scene around it, and I have this pretty pecan colored background, and it creates like a seamless, so you won't have any lines behind the candle. You're not in the picture today. So this is what it looks like right now. I think I naturally need to shoot a little higher so that you can actually see the wax and the wick of the candle instead of like straight on, or at least have that as an alternate view. I used to do product photography for a really long time, so I had most of the equipment already. I already had these strobes and stuff in my storage unit, and I just had to kind of gather all my materials. I have spent every night for the past week building and designing our website from scratch. It was really important for me to do it. I knew I was going to get what I wanted, and I really had to dig up all of my past experience with this process. So I used to design websites for businesses and bloggers and things like that a decade ago. Things have changed since then. They've actually gotten a lot easier since then. I don't have to do like a lot of coding and stuff. I've been spending a lot of time designing it and making sure that everything is perfect. Since we got the photo shoot pictures back from Paris, since we did that one so early, I was able to use those to design it. So this is what Odd and Lore will look like now, probably live now as you're watching this. And I just wanted it to be really warm and clean and inviting. And I really wanted to highlight the thought that went behind these and every detail that went into designing the vessels and the brand, and really being purposeful with all of our decisions. Of course, highlight the making of series, which you're watching. You guys, it's early. Today we are having a photo shoot to shoot Ellery and Noel. So I've been hard at work decorating my house for Christmas, just like the front room, but also striving to keep my roses looking beautiful, like babying them. I'm like, please just make it, because it's fully fall now. So for the photo shoot in Paris and the photo shoot here, I sent both photographers like the mood boards and kind of what I was looking for each shoot, so that they really knew the vibe and the direction that I wanted to take the overall photography. And something that we didn't do in Paris, but we did do here, was hire a videographer as well to shoot the collection and to shoot the moments, so that we had really great video, because I'm usually the only one shooting video and I can't be on both sides of the camera. So that's impossible. So I'm very much going to be in the photo shoots with the candle for like a human, interaction and things, but there's going to be lots of shots with just the candle alone. So I've got some dresses. So this is the dress that I wore in Paris for that photo shoot. It's from Dish. It was like a viral dress. Loved this dress. I took it out because I don't know if we need to shoot any more photos of that specific candle scent, that Arlo scent. This one is going to be for Ellery. This dress is so pretty. This is from Shop Doan, and it's flowy and floral and has like a darker pattern. Since the candle is more milky and light, I thought that the darker background of like me wearing something a little darker would work. And of course it's floral, which it's our floral scent. So I thought this one was going to be really pretty. You went up there. That's like I know. Good. Yeah, it was a fun.
us to actually start nailing down dates and planning out timelines.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking for launch date? When do you want people to be able to purchase the candle? Because from there, we're going to roll out a calendar, like working backwards. Of course.
Right. No, for sure. So I'm pretty sure we've always decided that we were going to do that making of series to really let people like in on like all the details that have gone into creating this product. So I'm definitely going to run that over the course of like a week. And then I want on the final video will be live Sunday, November 19th. And that's the day that everyone will be able to purchase. And then the orders will go out after the Thanksgiving holiday, so the beginning of December. That everyone gets their orders in plenty of time for the holiday season. We don't run into we don't run into any shipping issues. You know, I obviously want this to be available internationally. Like we want the business to grow, but we have to take, I guess, those necessary steps and get there naturally. And I know, of course, we're going to open it up to the United States for sure, because that's where we're based. I really want to open it up to one more market if we can. So I don't know how we can do that best or what that looks like. But Canada would be top on the list for sure.
We on the back end of everything are really pushing for Canada. I mean, it makes sense. We share a border. Like, let us cross the border, please. But you know, when starting a brand, like there's so many rules and regulations and laws in each and every single country, not just with packaging, but with the candle itself. And of course, we're going to do all of those things.
Yeah.
Everything to be the best way possible. So if we're going to do something, we have to do it right. And it's going to take time. Feel very confident that we can get Canada in time for launch.
Yeah. On the Arlo scent isn't even, I mean, we're getting close and the Arlo scent isn't even here yet. It's still on the way from France. Like, did they tell you any? Yeah. It's like, I'm stressed. Like
I know.
They said we still have time and it's still going to make it in the time for fill, but it's going to cut it really, really close. Like it's going to be like the day of, if not maybe the day before.
But you know, we're going to manifest good things and just the quality too of like everything that we're doing. You know, we're a small business. And so this is all a learning curve for us. Like just the quality of where it's coming from and the quality and the work that we've put that you and we have put into this candle. Yeah. It's going to be worth it.
I have a few things that we need to do before we go live. I just have some things that I need to make perfect. Officially launch day, which is crazy. I've been up since about 4 a.m. just making tweaks, editing up the final video to go live, which is what you're watching right now, and just making sure that everything is perfect for launch. So anyone that signed up for early access will be getting an email in about 2.5 hours or so, and then the entire website will be available and live to shop at 10 a.m. And I just wanted to end this series and this video with a huge thank you to you guys. I am incredibly grateful to this community and you guys for watching the series, all of your love and support and comments on all the videos and anything that I've posted, sharing this process, this very lengthy process, and a lot of love has gone into creating this product and really making it a lasting part of your home. There have been moments during this week when I've posted the videos and I've been reading your comments that I've just been in complete tears. Like my heart is really like on display right now because I've put so much of myself into creating this product and it really wouldn't have been possible without you guys. So I'm just so incredibly grateful to you. I'm so happy that you're like loving it as much as I do. And if you purchase one of the candles when you get it, I hope that you love it forever and ever and ever. And it's just, it's been such a special process to create this product. It's been a dream of mine for a really long time. So thank you. Thank you for watching this series. Thank you for all of your comments. This is the start of something amazing, for sure.